Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the brand new for 2011 Held Akira Evo Glove. This is the evolution of the previous model of Akira. Now, within the mix from Held, this is going to fall into that aggressive track day sport riding glove. It's going to be a slight step down in technicality from something like the Phantom, which sits at the top end, really that very specific race design glove. The Akira Evo is going to be a ton of bang for the buck at around that $240 price range, give you a lot of race-specific features without going overkill. So for the occasional racer, weekend warrior, track day guy that wants more protection than something like the Steve 2 with the hard knuckle Superfabric, some of the other features I'm going to get to in a second, this is going to be a great option. Two colors, the fit is right in line. It's a race fit. It's going to be right in line with the other Held fit. I'm a 9.5, which equates to about an extra large. Remember, that's a Euro fit, so it's going to fit similar to a Dainese or a Revit or an Alpine Stars, as opposed to something I might be a large in, like a more American cut glove from one of the more American manufacturers, like a First Gear or an Icon or someone along those lines. Now, if we take a peek, again, this is the red, white, and black version. There is a murdered out black version. Starting from back to front, the main construction on the top of the hand leather is actually Pittards leather, which is an upgrade in abrasion resistance. You're going to go, you have a composite hard shell knuckle that's coated with Superfabric. Now, for those of you new to Superfabric, it is tiny ceramic welded plates that are 5 times more abrasion resistant than leather. What does that mean? When you're sliding on Superfabric, you can go 5 times longer than it would be leather before it would burn through. So it gives you that extra abrasion resistance, slide protection. It also does a good job of not transferring heat. As we move up the fingers, you're going to see double reinforced leather. Again, Pittards leather on the top of the ring and little finger for extra protection. Again, lateral impacts and a low side crash are very common. That extra reinforcement and slideability comes in really handy. Notice we have an elasticated zone on the back of the hand for flex, and then we're going to have our adjuster on the top and inside of the hand as opposed to the bottom of the hand. It's a comfort thing, it's a preference thing. Some guys appreciate it in that spot versus something like the underneath the hand. Really, if you're the guy that's wearing this glove, if you know what you're looking for in a race or hardcore track day glove, you're going to have a preference there, and that's just based on what you've been riding over the years. Moving into the index finger, again, really lots of guys, you know, if you take the MSF class, they're going to tell you not to hook when it comes to racing. A lot of times you'll see a lot of people using 2 fingers on the controls. You're going to have elasticated zones here, mid-digitally on the index and middle finger. And then we have soft inserts for additional reinforcement and padding on the tops of the fingers. As always with Held, in their higher end gloves, you're going to get that great visor wiper on the inside of your left index finger. Remember, not your throttle hand, but if you need to squeegee real quick, you can. Moving down to the thumb, and this gets into the next technology that's built into this glove. It's called Suprotect. It's from another European manufacturer. They make it's like a D3O, it's like a Poron, it's a molecular level dense foam that's built into the ball of the thumb. It's built into the back of the hand, and what it is that it's this dense foam that disperses energy upon impact, and you know, compared to something just like a regular foam soft insert, it's going to give you better energy dispersion in an impact either on the back of their hand, underneath your armor, or even on the outside of the thumb. And notice here on the thumb as well, we're going to have our elasticated inserts. As I flip over, you're going to notice, with my wrist, I have a small wrist, and that connector comes all the way to the bottom. You have our articulated gauntlet here with a single Velcro connector that is a rubberized TPR pull on the end of it. And then you're going to notice the palm here. One of the things that Held does really well, it's flat seam construction, so you don't feel the seams. It's also a Kangaroo palm, so it's very lightweight. It's completely unlined. It's very strong, but it's going to maximize that tactile response that you're going to get from the motorcycle as you're working the controls in longer distance, more aggressive type of riding scenarios. Moving into the heel, more Superfabric, slideability, put your hand down on the track, and it also has a foam backing. You'll notice that reinforcement on the outside of the pinky wraps around. Again, a nice race technical low side guarding feature. Moving down into the lateral side of your wrist. This is the ulna, the outside bone in your arm. Again, very prone to injury, low side crash. You're going to have a hard plate behind it with 2 bars that are coated in Superfabric for, again, more slideability, more protection against burning through that leather, the main leather construction of the glove. So remember, Kangaroo on the palm, and on the underside, lightweight tactile response. Pittards leather on the top. 2 colors in this guy. It's going to be a European fit. In my opinion, bang for the buck at that $240 range if you don't want to make the step up to the Phantom. The Phantom does have some perforation. It's going to breathe slightly better. This has a non-perforation here, so in the hotter times of the year, it's not going to perform temperature regulation-wise as well as something that might be that next step up closer to $300 in that really pro-level race glove. If you have any questions about the Akira Evo, shoot us a line. See us at RevZilla.com, 877-792-9455. You're already watching our video. Remember, we have video on all of the Held line. You watch the side ride through the RevZilla videos, but we're here to answer any of your questions if you need some fine grain or some personal attention. As always, it's over $39. We're going to ship it to you for free. If you get the wrong size, send it back. We'll exchange for free. It's going to be over $100. Going to earn TeamZilla cash to apply to your next order. If you just don't like it, send it back in brand new, unused condition with the tags. We'll give you 100% back to your card. No restock fees here at RevZilla.com. You can find the new Held Akira Evo Glove at RevZilla.com/Held. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.